Hello, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur, and welcome back to Football Manager 20. Last episode, we played Swoop Park at home and won 1-0. Our next game was on the road against Birmingham Legion. After a scoreless first half, Birmingham scores on the counterattack to make it 1-0. But here, 10 minutes later, Savitsky with a knock on to Hume, who draws us even. But in the 67th minute, Dupree with a rocket of a shot off the free kick. And in our last game, we beat Mississippi Brilla at home 4-2. And today we close out the season against our old team, Michigan Bucks, who have already been relegated. And another note of interest, we've been approved to take our course for the National B license, so we'll be getting another coaching badge. Oh, I don't think I've seen this before. My assistant Jack Webb has been approached for the manager job at Greenville. He's certainly free to go if he wants to. Tyler Savitsky is out this week with an injury. Otherwise, the only change is Brian Weilman is starting at left back. First choice left back Steve Rendon is developing a bit of a poor partnership with left winger Matt Thomas. So I've been mixing it up a little bit. Weilman is a young, capable player. I'll tell you, Jake Webb, this is why you're getting an offer for a first choice job, because this is a pretty good idea to switch to the 4-1-4-1. It's not supposed to be more like this. I mean, the whole point was to put White, our best player, in a more natural role, but it's the same role. And Evan Lee is out now as well. Leave it to the physio. Eddie Hayden can get a start in there. And indeed, my assistant coach has signed with Greenville. We get $9,000 in return. And I think that's after the game today. Detroit City versus Michigan Bucks. 34 degrees Celsius, a hot August day, and what has to be said is a game that doesn't count for much. I expect nothing but a win. So the Bucks kick it off. Back to Torres. Here's Gould. Two players that we recognize from our time in Pontiac. Cannon finds his man in the box, tackled away there. Armini back to Zamudio. Torres down to Ugarte, and Herrera has to tip it wide. Fast start here from the Bucks. Into the box, Roddersman has to head it away. Taylor is on it now, gives it away to Thomas, and that's just going to roll out for a throw. Cannon. Here's Brian Cannon. Gives it back to Taylor. Cannon again. Early possession here by Michigan Bucks. Hayden wins it. Benyon will just play it long. And it's White now. He takes a run. Lays it back to Vargas. To Jimenez. Good possession here. Up to White. And the keeper, Curtin, does well to push it wide. Thomas again. To Hume, and his header is over the bar. Here's Thomas from a free kick to Roddersman off the woodwork. Another corner. Here's Matt Thomas. Plays it low. Gould heads it clear. No, apparently Mr. Webb has decided not to show up today. My normal coach's tips down here at the bottom is not showing up. So nice to see you, pal. How are the stats looking so far? Passes are surprisingly even. We have hit the woodwork. We've been the better team. Herrera plays it to Roddersman, and he's up to Hume. Jimenez will collect, but Hume is offside. Let's go ahead, and sometimes he gets too far forward. Move him back. And make sure that we're not running down the keeper so much. Should cure those offsides. Rodersman into Thomas. Here's Matt Thomas on the left. Tries to beat his man. And that's out for another corner. Delivery comes in. Bigelow clears away. Vargas back into Thomas and Rodersman, but offside. Wildman into Jimenez and into the box for Hume. He takes it to the floor, and Thomas' shot is blocked. Thomas will take the free kick. And Hume, Curtin can't push it wide, and it trickles into the far post. Hume scores his 9th of the season. Another good delivery here from Thomas. Hume has a nice header, but Curtin could have done better. 28th minute. We should be able to see this out now. Sometimes we do struggle to score, but with the lead, I think everything will be fine. We're at home. They have nothing to play for. Out here by Jimenez for a corner kick. Thomas to Hume. Cannon heads away. And foul here on Jimenez. Good spot for a free kick. Thomas will take. And Curtin has to bring it down. Torres into Munoz. Played up long here. Billiou will get on it, but he's offside. Final minutes of the first half. Still 1-0. Wildman runs past his man and gives it to Thomas. Here's Aaron Thomas for Vargas. And patient play as usual. Up to Thomas. He keeps it in and into the box, but Gould gets on it and puts it behind for a corner. Matt Thomas into the box. Munoz heads away. Thomas out to Matt Thomas. He tries to beat his man, but it rolls out for another corner. Nope, goal kick. I'm not sure how that happened. Munoz on the counter. Doesn't have too many options. Gives it back to Bigelow. Taylor. And he plays it long for Armeni. That's a good ball. To Zamudio. And a more patient possession here by Michigan Bucks. Armeni beats his man. That's Wildman out wide. And can't find the far post. And it's halftime. 59% possession for Detroit City. 5 shots on target to 1. Still only 1-0. I know you're capable of better. I'm going to move White back on to inverted winger. And maybe play a little bit more direct. Hume will kick off the second half. Here's Hayden. Up to Hume. That's a good ball. White now. Lays it back for Vargas. Vargas up for White. That's a bit long. Here's Cannon. Clears it up to Bellew. Hayden will steal. Wildman. Another long ball. Thomas slips it to Jimenez. And back out wide for Wildman. Into Hume. But down to Thomas. And Hume heads it far post. 10th of the season. First player to hit double digits for the club this season. Jimenez out wide here to Wildman. It's a good ball in. Thomas does well to lob it back in, and Hume with a skillful header. 2-0 now, early stages of the second half. Back to Curtin. And he plays it long. Wildman to Rodersman. And up for Hume. He's had a lot of good possession today. Out wide to White. And he wins another corner. Thomas. Taylor heads away. Only to Rodersman. How are the guys feeling? Who needs to come off for fatigue? Thomas possibly. Hume possibly. Here's White. Curtin does well to bring it down. I'm going to go ahead and take Thomas out. He certainly had a good game, but no reason to leave him in longer than we need. Richards can come on. He's a good young winger. Here's White. In for Roddersman. Munoz will head behind. White. In for Hume. Going for the hat trick. Not quite. Herrera. Lays it off for Hayden. Up to Vargas now. Vargas again. Up to Hume. And back to Benyon. He plays it up for White though. Vargas now. To Jimenez. Finds White. He takes his shot. Makes it 3-0. 9th goal of the season. What a finish there. Assist by Arturo Jimenez Garcia. Vargas with the little pass to Jimenez. He chips it out wide to White. It's a good pass. And he sneaks it near post. The keeper will be disappointed. Sub here for Michigan Bucks. Carlos Garcia comes on. Probably time for another sub over here as well. Roddersman looking fatigued, but we don't have another center back. Probably would take out Javier Vargas. Here's Garcia. Munoz. Good tackle there by Vargas. Gould plays it up. Dangerous ball here. Munoz, easy finish. Makes it 3-1. He was probably the best player on the squad when I was there. Here's Joshua Gould with a great through ball. And Muniz, not much work to do. Hume will kick it back off. I think it's time we made that sub. I'm going to take Vargas off, even though he is a good defensive player. Put Garza on. Something a little bit more suited to you. Deep lying playmaker defend. Hayden. Up to White. Brings it down. Beats his man. Into the box for Hume. Off the woodwork again. And played behind by Bigelow. Here's White. Into the box. Munoz heads away. White again. This time it's blocked for a throw. Here's Garcia into the box for Munoz, and Herrera has to push it over. Garcia. Garza has to clear. White will get on it and counterattack. Still White. And he takes his shot, but Curtin makes an easy-looking save. 15 minutes left here. White into the box for Jimenez. Headed well wide. I hate to do it to you, Hume. I'm going to take you off for Valencia. You can be a much more defensive forward. And we can bring White back as well. That's all of our subs. Benyon up to Garza. And he plays it long for Valencia. Here's White on the counter. Back to Garza now. Can't find White. Garcia brings it down. Zamudio. Nice tackle there by Richards. He counterattacks. Lays it back for Aaron Thomas. Here's Richards again. Out wide for Wildman. This is good football. Richards into penalty. Shove on Valencia. White looks to make it his 10th of the year. And 4-1. 10th goal of the season, Shannon White. It was the great build-up play that made this penalty, though. A real team goal, if there a penalty ever was one. Here's Taylor. I think we can go ahead and bring it back to cautious. And we probably have Jimenez can bring it down. And also Wildman. And he plays it up for Gould. Good ball there. Gould on the counter. Back to Walker. And Bigelow. Benyon intercepts. Nicely done. White. into Jimenez. Has space. And his finish is just god-awful. Wildman into Thomas. And a little bit of miscommunication there, and it's out for a corner. 86th minute. This game is almost over. Back to Richards. Thomas. In principle, though, it's been over for a while. Roddersman intercepts. I think maybe we should also take it back to a little bit more shorter passing, time wasting, stuff like that. Curtin rolls it out for Taylor. Valencia steals, and his shot is just wide. Would have been a spectacular effort. All right, the 4 minutes of stoppage time are up. Up to Richards now. Tries to play it into Valencia, and that's the season, folks. 4-1, Detroit City over Michigan Bucks. 12 shots on target to 3. Well done, guys. And Madison Forward have won the Central League with a 6-0 smashing of Swoop Park. But remember, that doesn't mean that they're going up. There still is a playoff with other leagues in this division. So we finished 3rd this season. I'd say that's not half bad. 14 points behind champions Madison, but just about where we expected. We've been given a B- by the board. I'm happy with that. There's certainly room to improve, but I know the squad better. The squad knows me. I have budget to work with, so I'm confident about going into next season. But we need to leave it off there. Next episode we'll come back, maybe for a friendly or the Open Cup. We'll take a look at what we've done in the off season and also results from any of the playoffs that we might be interested in. So all of them. But for now, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur. This has been Football Manager 20. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and have a good night. For the moment, we're in food danger, but that won't last too long. It's not going to go well for you, my friend. I'm sorry. Here's Maddox, and he puts that just inside the far post. Either that, or we'll set off some more aliens, but either way. We can, and that's job done.